Oh, hi friends. Um, Welcome to another Not a Sewing video. It's Friday, and guess what I did? I forgot that it was Friday. In my defense, yet again, my parents are in town, which is why I am sitting on the floor of my room trying to hide my mess. Um, and doing this video with my phone on my bed. Hi. So, this week has been vastly unproductive. I started to feel a little better this past weekend, so I pulled out my 1840s green dress that I'm sure you all think does not exist, and proceeded to finally make sleeves for it. Made sleeves, tacked sleeves on, decided sleeves were horrible, looked awful, didn't suit me, don't suit the dress, took them off. Doing some research will make new sleeves. I know you don't believe me and you think that this dress doesn't really exist, but it does. And I will prove it to you. So there's that update. My current obsession this week is 1890s walking outfits. I came across this amazing set of photographs that were taken by a young man in the 1890s he was 19 at the time, and he figured out how to hide a camera in his coat pocket, or in the inside of his coat, and then he had the lens looking out through where a button was supposed to be, and he would snap pictures, like candid pictures of passersby that he walked by on the street in Oslo. And his camera only held 6 slides, so he'd take 6 pictures, and then he would run home and switch out the slides, and then rush out onto the street again. And he took, I'm not even sure how many pictures, a ton. And he grew up to be, I mean, he was 19, but he grew up to be a scientist, a famous scientist and a photographer. His name escapes me right now, but I did post a bunch of my favorite pictures that he took, as well as his name and some background details about him on my Instagram, I think yesterday. So please check that out because the pictures are really cool. And in them you see the delightful puff sleeves and the full skirts and the lovely hair and the hats and the gloves and just everything from the era. And sure, I'm sure every era has beautiful women going walking in their bustle gowns and in their big huge hoop skirts and whatnot, but there's something about the 1890s with just their sweeping skirts and their blouses and their matching jackets and their lovely like little hats, and there's just something so lovely about it. And so I think I'm going to pull out some of my walking outfits that I have, like 5 that I started and never finished, never did anything with. And I think I'm going to pull some of them out in the future and try to get them done so that I can just go on some lovely perambulations about in the springtime flowers in these beautiful walking outfits. I've also decided I want to simplify my plans for what I'm going to wear to Victorian Festival because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the fancy. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not feeling the fancy. There's something about the idea of big fancy dresses and outfits with the hoops and the bustles and the, I don't know, right now I'm just not feeling it. Maybe it's because I'm coming off of several different types of illnesses. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm about to start a new semester. I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. So, I'm looking into what I have that's a little more simple. And as I was looking through some of my stuff, I was like, oh, well, I've worn this a bunch of times already. Oh, well, I've already worn that, and I already have plenty of pictures in that. And then I thought about it, and I was like, but I love that. That is beautiful. That's one of my favorite things. It's got 5 bazillion mistakes in it, and yet when I wear it, I feel like a beautiful freaking Edwardian princess. So I'm going to wear it again because it makes me happy. Because when I wear it, I feel gorgeous. And you know what? I can have 5 million pictures of it at all the locations and all the things, and I'm going to wear my same ginormous hat that makes me feel just like I am crowned in pink perfection and glory. I'm going to do it. Doesn't matter that I've worn it so many times. Doesn't matter that I have lots of pictures in it. Why should that matter? If you think you look beautiful and it makes you happy and you want to wear it, well, wear it. Who says we can't have a million pictures in the same outfit? Who said that? I want to talk to their mama. So, that's that plan. Now, did I mention my parents are here? Did I mention that I just had to make 2 dinners? 2. No, I'm not going to go into that. No one wants to hear about that. Ow. I don't know what I'm sitting on. I'm actually afraid of what I might be sitting on. But I also might have found that shoe I've been looking for, so. Yeah, I made 2 dinners. I didn't plan very well when it came to food during their visit. And we've been doing one of those food ordering things where you pick the meals and they deliver all the ingredients and the recipes and everything, and then you make them at home. And I forgot to change it from 2 people to 4. So we have a bunch of 2 people meals in our fridge. So I was like, well, I'll just make 2 of those meals and people can decide which one they want. So imagine this. You don't like cooking and you're not very good at it. And instead of 1 meal that totally stresses you out to make, you are now making 2 entirely different meals at the same time in the same kitchen space and trying to keep everything like separate, but you're also doing it at the same time, trying to figure out what goes with what. Yeah. Total breakdown in the kitchen. Crying. Handsome husband had to like step in and save me from myself. The food wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty good. If I do say myself. Those recipes are actually pretty hard to mess up. So, since I'm not actually doing an ad here, I'm just telling you about my day. I'm not going to tell you who we go through. But if you are like us and you are not a big fan of leftovers and you don't like extra ingredients left in your fridge that end up going bad, and you're trying to get away from takeout foods and stuff that's really bad for you, I recommend doing these meal ordering ingredient things. And I'll tell you a secret. Most of them are ordered, or most of them are owned by the same company. Because we have, like, I've opened it up and found ingredients that list the name of one of the other companies on it. So they're all owned, like a lot of them are owned by the same company. So it probably won't matter the one you pick. We have tried Hello Fresh and also this other one. What's the other one? I can't remember, but we like them. We like them equally. So them a try. You can always find deals for, like, hey, start now and get so many meals, or a percentage off so many meals, or a couple of meals free, or whatever. Try it out. See if you like it. We like it. Works for us. I'm not 100% sure I have anything else for you. I have to figure out how to fix a crinoline. Never ripped a crinoline before. Netting seems like a really hard thing to sew, so that's going to be a new happy thing to learn. And I start my new semester, my last semester, my very last semester. On Monday. So, as much as I have loved taking this little tiny week and a half, 2-week break between semesters, and do not look forward to starting a new one at all, especially since I know this last one is going to be a beast. The fact that there's like a light at the end of this dark, dark tunnel, just amazing. And, once I'm done getting my bachelor's in psychology with an emphasis in marriage and family and communications, I can solve all my own problems, right? Right? Isn't that what that means? Well, my friends, you bring me joy. So thanks for that. And thanks for listening. Thanks for, not looking at my messy closet door that's wide open that I totally should have. It would have taken me 2 seconds to close my closet door. Like, what's wrong with me? I like, there's a hanger. Look, there's a hanger that's like, look, why am I drawing attention to it? Look. That's awful. Did you see my burn? Can you see this? Do you see this big, like, pink red mark right here as I poke it and it hurts really bad? That's my burn. I burned my arm. It hurts. That's, yeah, it hurts. So, I did that with my curling iron. Yeah, curling irons are the devil. But they're a necessary evil when you don't have naturally delightful hair like other people. It's always funny to me how girls with naturally curly hair, I mean, whenever I see a woman with just the beautiful flowing curly locks of hair, I'm always like, oh, it's so beautiful. Is that natural? And I almost always get the same response. Ugh, yes, it is. And I'm like, why in the world are you not in love with your own hair? And I get that it comes with its own challenges, but when you love curly hair and the natural state of your hair is kind of wonky, What are you gonna do? Well, peeps, I wasn't fooling anyone with that scarf, was I? I guess it's time to say goodnight. Oh, that didn't work. Whoa, wait, where did I go? Hi. Hi. I guess it's time to say goodnight and have another few days with my folks. Hopefully it will be, there'll be some good times, It's always interesting being an adult with your adult parents visiting you. You kind of are trying to, like, you have people in your home, but you also feel like a child with your parents here, but you're also the adult, so you're in charge of their visit, but also, like, your parents are here. Aren't they in charge? It's weird. I don't know. I'd like your thoughts on that. No tea today and no mug because they're downstairs and I don't bring them up into the bedroom. And if I did, if I went down and got a mug right now with tea in it, everyone would know what I'm doing. And I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing. Shh, it's a secret. Lots of love, lots of hugs, and more videos to come. Dun, dun, dun.